go. And YouTube. What's going on? It's Matthew here, shooting another video. I guess what I wanted to do this morning is give a little bit of an update on a few things I've talked about in some previous videos, but I haven't really gotten to much detail about for reasons of respecting other people's privacy and not wanting to step out of bounds. However, I'm now feeling like the time is right to start talking about these things. The future of the videos for a little while feels a bit uncertain. Obviously, with time commitments, not having my studio, that's going to put a little bit of a crunch on the videos. With that said, I'm still going to put out videos on a very regular basis. If it has to be that I make some update videos like this, as opposed to formatting the videos in the way that maybe people have grown accustomed to, with the inspirational words, with the lessons, with the lists and the flashy editing and sound effects. Some of that might be on pause for a little while, but I'll still put videos out. They may just be a little more like this, and that is probably a good thing. It'll help enable me not to develop such a crutch to one particular way of making videos. And this way I can explore some other aspects to the creation process. The morning after the hurricane hit, my best friend Andrew had to be admitted to the hospital. He was in severe pain that is tied to the fact that he needs a kidney. His kidneys are failing and he is having to do dialysis at home. First time he went into the hospital, the realization was made about his kidneys. I immediately had the strong urge to help. I wanted to be able to do something. As a man, I wanted to be able to fix it. There was nothing I could do to fix it, or so I thought. Some time went by, a little while, and I told Andrew that I wanted to be a living donor, that I wanted to give him one of my kidneys. I have 2 functioning kidneys. I could lose one and go the rest of my life, have 80 to 90% kidney function with 1 kidney and be fine, and that would give Andrew the gift of that quality of life that he had prior to his kidneys failing. Process so far, we are, I think, almost 5 months into it since the point where I told him I was going to do this, and we went to first hospital. The experience there wasn't the greatest. I went through a battery of testing. They drug their feet. We made the decision a couple months in to go to another hospital. We figured the chances of having 2 working at the same time would be a better chance. So I had to go to Mayo in Jacksonville. That's why I made the trip back and forth. I've had the testing done there. Currently waiting on what might be the final meeting with the review board. I had 0 doubt going into this that it would work out. And now my friend is in the hospital again. This process has been so long. There have been so many hurdles, and I feel like we've been knocked back so many times that, in all honesty, I'm having a little bit of a hard time keeping strong, keeping positive. With that said, the path I'm on is a righteous path. It is the right path. It may be the most meaningful thing that I can do with my life, aside from the other most meaningful thing, which was Brotherhood of Betterment, the men's group. And that's where all these relationships were fostered and came together in the first place. If it wasn't for me creating that group, there wouldn't be this amazing group of people all together holding amazing friendships even 4 years after we put the group on a hiatus because of COVID. I'm really feeling like the past few days have been really cathartic. I think over the past few years, I slipped into a mindset, slipped into a way of life, developed some patterns that I'm not really too thrilled about. Maybe even some I could say have caused me to be a little disappointed with myself and some of the choices I made. That's neither here nor there. That's just unbridled honesty. I'm reevaluating all of the things that I guess I thought were important over the past few years, and I'm realizing strongly what's truly important. I want to make a video about this, like in depth, I think the three cornerstones that I'm arriving at are your health, number one, time, number two, and people by your hospital bed. And when I say people by your hospital bed, I mean the support, the friends, the family, all the people that in your worst days will converge and surround you, let you know that you're not alone and that you're loved in this world. And in that moment when you are in the hospital bed, the two things you're going to be wishing for the strongest are the two things that are in jeopardy. You're surrounded by the people you love, so you have that, but you're going to be begging for your health back. And when you have your health back, that's going to re-unlock the time that you get with your health, and therefore the time that you have with all of the people in your life. I think right now the best way that I can be there for Andrew is to keep my emotions seen, and in that I mean to be honest about them, to be open with them, and to communicate them with the people that matter most to me, and even continuing the videos and not letting the weight of the hospitalization compounded with the weight of all the damage that was done by the storm. Waking up every day, recognizing my mission, holding to my purpose to keep doing what I'm doing. I think that's about it for today. Like, share, comment below. This question is for me. This one's for me. In the comments, in your life, was there a time when someone you loved was suffering from a health ailment? All you wanted to do was take that away from them? How did you process those feelings, and how were you able to be in service for the person who needed you? Because right now I have my personal answers, but I would like to hear some opinions from some other people on that. That's all I got for you today. Stay weird. You made it this far. Why didn't you try this out?